Let's learn inequalities. So there are major four inequality symbols. So this is greater than or equal to, this is less than or equal to. So solving inequalities is similar to solving equations with small exceptions. So the inequality signs changes when the both numbers are multiplied or divided by the same negative number. For example, if the 6 is greater than 4, if you multiply it with a negative 1, minus 6 and minus 4, then the inequality sign will change. So that is very important to understand. This is the only exception which we have in inequalities. Now you have to learn the number systems here because the inequalities change with the respect of number system. The first one is a natural number, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you have the integers, which is the positive number, so minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, etc. And you have the real numbers, which include all the whole numbers, fractions and decimals. So when you're drawing something on the number line with respect to n, z or r, it changes. For example, if it is x is greater than or equal to 3, x is an element of n, then what you do is you draw the number line from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on like this, and greater than 3, so which means that greater than or equal to 3, which means that you just put a dot like this and it goes on. And if is x is greater than or equal to 3, or maybe greater than or equal to minus 3, x is an element of z, just to show the negative side of that. So I will have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, it goes on, and it is 1, 2, 3, etc. Or maybe I will just put it as x is less than or equal to minus 2. Okay, so less than or equal to minus 2, then you will do a darkening number like this. Okay, it is because it is less than or equal to minus 2. And then if I say x is greater than or maybe I'll write this as minus 2 less than or equal to x, which is less than 3, x is an element of R. Okay, if that is the case of R, you have minus 2 and minus 3, so I will have minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you should put arrows here. And minus 2 and 3, and one important thing what you have to notice is that here it is less than or equal to, so which means that you should darken this circle here, and on the other side you have less than 3, so which means that you should put an open circle, do not darken it. Okay, and after that it is not over, you have to draw a thick line here in between. Why? Because the real numbers contain all the whole numbers, fractions and decimal, which means that each and every point in the line is part of that solution. So remember, when you have less than or equal to, you put darken the circle. Where there is less than or just greater than, you just put an open circle like this. Okay. Now, solving inequalities, it's same as that of algebraic inequality or the algebraic equation. So if it is like 5x minus 1 less than or equal to 2x minus 10, x is an element of R. So how you solve this is 5x minus 1. Um, Sorry, you bring in all the x's to the one side. So it is 5x minus 2x is less than or equal to minus 10 plus 1. So 3x is less than or equal to minus 9, and x is less than or equal to minus 3. And then you can plot this into the number line. So usually this comes together. Okay, so you plot the number line, and x is less than or equal to 3, so it is a darkened circle, and then you darken it till the end. Okay, now you can combine two inequalities. For example, if you have something like minus 5 less than or equal to 3x plus 1 less than 7, you can either solve it separately or you can solve it together. So if you need to solve it together, if you need to separate it, what you do is you just do 5 minus 5 less than or equal to 3x plus 1, and the second inequality will be 3x plus 1 less than 7. Okay, this is the separate method. But if you want to do it together, I see that there is 1 here, so I just bring it to the both the sides. So it is like minus 5 minus 1 less than or equal to 3x, which is less than 7 minus 1. Okay, I'm just subtracting it to that side. So it is like minus 6 less than or equal to 3x less than or equal to 6, and then divide everything by 3. So it is like minus 2 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 3. Sorry, 2. So here also it will be 2. Okay. So then the number line will be, this is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, it goes on like this. So it is minus 2 less than or equal to x. So it is like a darkened circle here, and this will be open circle, and it is the shaded portion if this is x is an element of R. Okay, depends on what it is talking about.